What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen? Monster Man Vapes coming back to you, and today for this review we are going to be taking a look at the Crown 4 kit by UWEll. So without any hesitation, and me not talking your ear off, let's dive down the table and let's take a run through at the Crown 4 kit. Alright folks, so here we are down low with the UWEll Crown 4 kit. This is how the kit will come packaged. Now I gotta say though the tank is called the Crown 4, the mod itself is called the Checkmate. These obviously silver, that's the color I got, a little sticker right there to indicate the color. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. On this side you got all their social medias, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, and the Instagram. Here on the back you have all that is included in the kit. Warning signs, trademarks, designed by UWEll, made in China. Another warning, this product contains nicotine sign. On this side it's like some kind of recycling deal. So let's take the sleeve off here. Remove the lid. Now obviously you get a user manual, and then you get two warning cards, which I think is a nice touch because on this one you have like FDA regulations, so on and so forth, laws. And on this one is a battery safety card, shows you that you always use qualified batteries, which means no tears in the wraps, no dents or anything like that. On this side, do not use broken insulator, skin, batteries on all that good stuff. Now right here you get a spare bubble glass, which is, I believe, with it on the tank, holds 4.5, 5 mils. I tried looking in the user manual, looking at it online, and I just could not find the tank capacities. This little yellow thing right here is just a drip tip cover, so like if you're not using the tank, you don't want like bugs or dirt or anything getting in your tank, then you just simply slide this over the drip tip like so, and it protects it. Nice little touch there actually. So in this little black box down here at the bottom, you get some extra goodies. I wonder what's inside them. Probably the usual. So, yep, right off the bat here, you get a spare coil. This is a stainless steel coil. Now, the weird thing is that, I don't know if you can really see, but right there, you can kind of see it right there. SS904L. So, this is not, I'm guessing this is not traditional 316L stainless steel like we are all used to. But I don't like stainless steel anyway, so I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the coil that the tank comes pre-installed with, which is a mesh coil. Another thing in here, if he will come out, get out of there, get out of there. I hate having big fingers. There we go. So obviously you get a USB cable for like upgradable firmware. I do not recommend you use this for charging. When you charge through a USB, especially when it comes to a multi-battery mod, charging it to the USB tends to not charge the batteries evenly, and therefore can cause some pretty significant issues with the mod itself. And the last thing in this box, which he ain't want to come out either, there we go. You get a little baggie of extra O-rings, and this little black one that is not a 510 drip tip adapter, that is a seal for the top of the tank, and I'll show you here in a second. So set that to the side. So here's the Crown 4 tank that we're going to look at first. 510 drip tip at the top. You got a double O-ring right there. There's no O-ring down here in the inside the chimney. Now, one thing I would say though, right off the bat, obviously the top fill hole, you get your kidney-shaped holes there. You get 4 of them. Now, how this opens and closes, you just simply turn it. But I gotta say, this one is just barely moves when it comes to closing it. So it's on right now. I turn and it just barely moves, and that's kind of a disconcern because it feels like it's really not on there very well. So yeah, definitely something to mention. But as you see right here, there's that big black seal right there that you get a spare one in the bag. So to open up the tank to access the coil, you just unscrew the base like so. And there is your coil. It is press fitted in, which right off the bat, without any juice or anything, this is very tight, and I can't pull it out with my fingers. So I grab my handy dandy pliers. And when you do this, please be careful. Just grab the coil lightly, don't squeeze too hard, and just give it a gentle pull, and it pulls right out. So here's a look at the coil that comes pre-installed. Like I said, this is a mesh coil, as you can see down there. Got your organic Japanese cotton right there. Crown 4, 0.23, 60-70 watts, UM2. Or is that UN3? Nope, UN2 is what that is. So obviously, you got your triple airflow. You got a hole here, hole there, and a third hole. So what I'm going to do right now, since I have the tank apart, is I'm actually just going to go ahead and prime the coil up, just so it can get nice and saturated. And like you should do with all sub-ohm coil heads, always put a few drops in the coil, drop or two here on the sides, just to get everything nice and juicy, so that way you don't risk getting a dry hit, especially with mesh. Now, I'm not a big fan of mesh, but I will say though, I've had, of all the sub-ohm tanks that I have reviewed on this channel, and also sub-ohm tanks with mesh coils that I've just tried off of friends and such, they're actually not bad. So, boom, and I'm actually going to juice up these O-rings just a tad, just to help slide everything back together with some ease. Rub the juice over that. Boom, goes right in. Screw the base back on. Goes on with ease. And the airflow is on a stopper. And it's a little tight. Not too bad though. But it is on a stopper, so whatever you adjust on this side is going to be the same on the other two holes. So let's get this tank filled up. Just like that. You see it, yeah. That top fill lid is going to be a bit of a concern for me. I can already tell. So let's fill her up. Now I'm vaping on some peanut butter rocket from Artist Liquid. Pretty good juice. Go hit him up. Definitely go look at Artist Liquid's website too, and get your some peanut butter rocket. This stuff is pretty good. All right, she's filled up. So what I'm going to actually do before I actually close it, and I know juice ain't going to spill out, I'm just going to pop a little bit of juice around here, and then I'm going to put a little bit of juice right in here. Kind of lube up those O-rings and lube up that O-ring and lube up the inside, so maybe it will go on better. There we go. She's on now. Boom. Alright, so while this tank is priming, we're going to set it to the side and we're going to take a look at the mod. So, mod's right here. So here is the Checkmate mod. This ain't the Crown mod. This is actually called the Checkmate. So obviously 5 clicks to turn her on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. UWEll. And this mod is actually pretty simple. So 1, 2, 3. You can adjust from power mode, TCR, and stainless steel. It says 904 right there, and that's for the stainless steel that the extra coil has. But I don't do temp control, so 1, 2, 3. Bring it back to wattage mode. Boom, there we go. This is a 200 watt mod, so let's start down at its lowest wattage setting, which is 5 watts, and let's take a look at the speed in which it adjusts. That's actually pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, that is very quick. And boom, 200 watts, and it does round robin. So to hold, you can actually flip the screen too. You hold the minus and plus button at the same time, and boom, your screen is flipped. Now, there's also 2 kinds of locking on this. You can lock it where it does not fire, and you can adjust the wattage, it locks the entire device while it's still on, or there's the wattage lock, which you find the wattage you want it at, and you can lock it, and you can still vape it. So to access to where you lock the whole thing, you hold the fire button and the minus button down at the same time. And boom, it says all locked. You cannot adjust it. Can't fire it or nothing. To unlock it, same thing. Boom, unlocked. Now to lock the wattage is the up button and the fire button. Boom, locked. And you cannot adjust it, but you can fire it. And to prove it to you, I'm going to grab my drop dead RDA. Sorry, I hit the camera there. I'm going to throw this on here for a second. And I'm going to unlock it because you can't, the build I have in here, you can't vape it at, you can't vape it at 5 watts. We'll go 75. So, wattage locked. I'm going to pop the cap off here. And you can still fire it. And the wattage is locked. So, very, very nice feature there. I will say though, I know there's people out there that still like the vape temperature control. And I do get that. It just be nice to have, if you're a vapor that likes a wider range of temperature control, this is probably not going to be the mod for you. But I'm a wattage guy, so I'm sticking with wattage. This is also a dual battery mod, 18650. As you can see right there, you get the little notch, and the door pops off. You get your two 18650s there. Now, when you got this little ribbon to help take the batteries out. And right here on the inside, you have your orientation on how the battery should be. Pretty clean in here. I gotta say, it is pretty clean. And that little ribbon is a nice touch. This makes it that much easier to put your batteries in, so make sure you put the batteries in right. And you got 3 magnets. 1, 2, 3. Batteries right here on the door. And you just, boom, and it sticks on. And there's no play in it. There's no play. None. So, big props on that one. So, alright folks, let me throw the tank on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this some time to wick. And then, as always, we'll bring it back up top and I'll give you my opinion. Alrighty folks, we are back up top with the Crown 4 kit. I got the airflow wide open, the coil is reading at a 0.18, and I got it set to 60 watts. The vapor production is actually quite impressive. First off, I'm getting some pretty nice flavor out of this tank. Not really much of a break-in period, really. I'd probably say about a quarter of a tank, maybe half a tank, and the flavor is on point for break-in. Airflow is smooth, but I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear it through the video, but to me, it does sound a little loud. Maybe a slight bit of turbulent. Yeah, I would say very, very minimal turbulent. But the tank is nice. Now, like I said about the top not want to go down all the way, when I lubed up everything, it did close fully like it did, so easy fix. So this, when you get, if you get this, just lube up that top little bit and it should slide on with ease. The mod itself is pretty nice. It is very, very tiny. I would say probably about the same size as a deck of playing cards. The mod hits very, very well, even at 60 watts. But let's really test it out, shall we? I'm going to pull a Jared the Vaping Goat here. And I'm going to throw an RDA on here. Let's throw on the Twisted Messes 24 Pro. Yep, he's plenty juiced. And let's take it up to 200 watts. And there it is. So 200 watts, let's try it. I wouldn't say quite 200. I would say I put about 170, maybe 160. But let's bring it back down to 60 watts. The one thing I like about this mod is that when you go to adjust it, it doesn't do like a lot of mods did. It actually goes in 1 watt increments. It doesn't do the 0.1 or 0.5. It strictly does. It goes up by increments of 1. Which is a very nice touch. That way we're not spending all day trying to get the wattage you like. The tank's nice. Airflow is pretty good. I wouldn't say nice, but it is pretty good. A little turbulent. I don't hear a whistle though. Mod feels great in the hand. It's a nice, more compact size. It hits great. The function is simple. There's really not a whole lot that I could find that I don't like about this mod. The only thing I could find that I don't like about it is that it's a dual 18650. And it's not going to satisfy my traditional style of vaping for a very long time, I would say a reasonable amount of time. If I were to vape this like I normally do, I'd probably drain the batteries within a couple hours. But all in all though, for someone who likes mesh sub-ohm tanks, for someone that likes to vape, at the 50, 60, 70 watt range, this is a good kit. This is a very, very good kit. But I can see myself still using this, but probably mostly though for home. But yeah, there's not a whole lot that I would see as a con with this thing. It's a very well designed mod. The tank is very well designed. It's just all in all a really fantastic product. So yeah, that's all I really got to say on this one, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I value all my subscribers. And like I always say, until next time, Monster Man Vapes, signing off.